Josh.
Davien. The Josh and
Show.
Davien show.
This is the first episode of the Josh and Davien show. We're going to be talking about Mars bars and Sweet November and
All sorts of good stuff.
and Matthew Perry. So yeah, we hope you enjoy it. We're going to start off with some random questions from the internet, from a topic generator. The first one up is, what kind of business would you want to own? So, Davien, what kind of business would you want to own?
I honestly would do a orange farm in California.
Really?
Yeah, orange juice, buddy. I'm all about that.
Liquid gold.
Yeah, man, that's what it is.
Liquid sunshine.
Nectar of the sun.
Why the hell would you open an orange juice?
I love orange juice for one. I want to have like little guys driving little golf carts collecting oranges. You know,
What would
Christmas
your
bonuses.
What would your responsibility be in the orange?
Well, if I
market?
opened it, then just keeping the boys happy and keeping the orange growing. Man.
Why? Yeah, but there's got to. Okay, yeah, you like orange juice, but
Right.
like, why all of a sudden? Like, why orange juice?
Why all of a sudden? No. I've been plotting the
What about-
orange juice
Why?
market. I
It's gotta
love
be
orange
the,
juice.
the
man.
weather? Like, what else is it? You're that passionate about orange juice that you'd.
Well, I mean, I drink it every day.
You drink OJ every day.
Yeah, OJ on the reg.
Man, I would be on the toilet.
Would you?
Oh yeah, goes right through me.
Is that like IBS business?
No, that's
No.
that's OJ.
That's just OJ business.
Yeah,
Like OJ
makes
Simpson
me
in the
poop.
toilet, man. Murder.
makes me poo.
It'd be fun to
Talk to
hang out with
people.
Julio and the boys picking oranges. I tell
Hard.
you.
All right.
Yeah. Walk in, they're like,
I don't get it.
Mr. Davien, you are doing so good job
It's
paying
Christmas
me. I'm
soon.
like, paying you?
It's
Buddy, you just got $1 raise.
It's Christmas soon.
I'm so hungry.
We can't afford the turkey.
It's alright, Julio.
I don't know why they're Italian.
I don't know. I said Julio, so it's like Mexican
And
Italian.
then we went straight to.
Hey.
I always go straight to Italian.
Mama!
If it's not British. Spaghetti.
You know? My children, they're hungry. We bring them some oranges, Julio.
If you could only eat one thing for the rest of your life.
Shepherd's pie.
I remember talking to you about this.
Yeah,
exactly.
I've already, I've had this exact conversation.
And you said shepherd's pie, and
Man.
I didn't appreciate that
Yeah, I
answer.
know you were upset.
I don't know why I didn't appreciate it though.
I'm just saying, Mama...
Now there's nothing wrong with that answer. Now,
Mama loves... I mean, I love me Mama's shepherd's pie, like I always have.
your mom's.
Yeah. So, I go place to place, and if shepherd's pie is on the menu, I'll order it just to see if it's up to par. I've had some that outbeat her, for sure. And I'm sorry to tell you this, Duke Roy, but, your fucking shepherd's pie is shit compared to this one, you know? She cries, but she gets a little...
Well,
you gotta
yeah.
break it to her heart.
you gotta let them know, or else they're going their whole life
Yeah.
making
What if she entered-
garbage shepherd's pie.
What if she entered a shepherd's pie making contest, you know? And she thought she was the best going in the whole time. And
What
then
if
she
she
ended
met-
up not even making the top tier?
What if she had a sort of chance meeting at the bank, and they reached for this? They reached for the same pen, and it was like her soulmate, and he
Right.
was like, "Yeah, I want to go for dinner with you, tomorrow."
Are we talking about my mother here? Yes?
No, we're talking about the chick who made you shepherd's pie, and it wasn't very good. Who made you shepherd's pie and it sucked, and you had to tell them.
A few people.
That's what I'm saying. So
Okay.
you want? So they
Okay,
go.
I lost
for,
track there.
They go out for dinner, and the guy's like, "Well, they don't go for dinner yet."
Yeah.
Pardon me.
Yeah.
Says, well, "What do you
Are
want?"
we still at the bank?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, what do you like to eat? Whatever, right? Well, maybe they're texting now or something. I
Okay.
don't know.
Get it.
Or calling
Mhm.
each other if people still phone each other and chat on.
That's not a real thing, is it? Call it?
Yeah, I don't know. I text. It's like.
What? Off topic.
But anyways,
Stay
hang
on it. We'll come back to that.
That's what that's for.
Yeah.
So, you They're about to go for. They're talking about what they want to do, and he goes. This went off the rails, but he's going.
Okay.
Like, what do you like to eat? She's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I could cook for you. And he's like, yeah, absolutely. Like, I love shepherd's pie. And she's just like, I cook a mean shepherd's pie. And he's like,
I don't see that freaks me out. I don't
right.
cook a mean one.
And he goes, I'll be the judge of that. And she goes, okay. He comes over. There's vibes. There's sparks. Hug. Jokes. Whatever. Shepherd's pie's in the oven. Comes out. On the table. Wine. Whatever. Takes a bite of the shepherd's pie. It's absolute garbage. Gets up. Walks out. That all could have been avoided.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, a younger man, like if you
And that incident sends her life into a downward,
I got
in a
it.
tailspin.
Vortex down.
And she gets addicted to crack. She becomes a prostitute.
She's substituting onion for fucking MDMA. I know.
Right.
I know. The fact of the matter is, last time I had shepherd's pie, I think it was a few years ago. So, like, now, I wouldn't lie. Back then, I would. I'd lie my face off. If that shepherd pie was shit, I'd be like, oh, good job.
You haven't had shepherd's pie in 2 years?
Like, not out of the realms of Duke O'Roy's shepherd's pie, Mama Duke's, right? But,
Oh, yeah.
But I haven't gone out for, like, a shepherd's pie in a couple of years. Probably, yeah.
Gone
So
out
I'm thinking now...
For good shepherds.
Yeah, you know me well enough that I'll tell them. I'm like, yeah, it's okay.
Right. Yeah.
Instead of, this is great.
Great, yeah.
I would love to come over for another
keep the
serving.
the ruse going.
The ruse is done.
Yeah. Do you want seconds? No, it was good, but no.
It's not that good.
It was good, but no thanks. I don't.
Seconds, I shall pass on.
I'm watching my figure.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I don't know what I'd eat.
No?
Taj Mahal. Like Indian food.
Yeah.
So good.
East Indian food.
Love it.
You love that shit.
Yeah, man.
It's just not a palate I enjoy
Yeah.
as much as you. Or at all, for that matter.
I like shepherd's pie too, though. Steak and kidney. I haven't had any.
Oh, steak and kidney pie?
I haven't had any of those sort of British type English pies in like a while. You know, you ever had goofballs pies over at Ogden Farmers Market?
Goofball
Simple
pies?
Simons?
Oh, Simple Simons? Yeah.
God.
Fucking, they're decent.
Yeah, they're good.
You can get some nice ones from the Jolly Good store in Mackenzie Town.
Sure.
You want to get like
frozen?
Yeah, I hate that shit. I wish they didn't freeze them. Like, just do it once a day, like the old way.
Yeah.
But chicken pie, a good chicken pot pie, done with like carnation cream, heavy cream, vegetables, and chunks of chicken, salt, pepper. Call the fucking doctor. Like, I'm done. A real one. I don't want none of that. If you're gonna eat a chicken pot pie, eat a fucking chicken pot pie. I want it done right. You know, I don't want this. Well, I took half the sodium out.
Do you like it shredded or do you like it chunky chicken in your pie?
Fuck either. Serve it up gourmet. I can't even cry about that. How the chicken comes out.
I like it shredded.
Yeah, I haven't had a lot of shredded because usually they cube it right off the breast. But
oh yeah, I wanted to talk about texting and calling.
All right. Thoughts?
So, we used to like call, right? And you'd have all these numbers memorized, and you'd call and
dude, yeah, I don't know one number
and talk. No, I don't know. I even know
That's
my own.
fucking crazy. I don't know mine. Yeah,
barely.
I have to go into like the menu and be like, oh, there it is. I knew that.
So now you have these like hipster chicks who call you. And that's weird,
right? I've never got the. Actually, you know what? That is fucking true. They do call you.
Yeah, but they're not calling you because they want to talk to you. They're calling you because they want to prove
that it's cool.
And they call because they're real.
They want to be. They're like, oh, I'm an old soul too, and you're like, no, you're fucking not.
Yeah,
you adapted it.
Yeah,
you're just I was born in it.
Yeah,
you know.
No, you're full of shit. Just text me.
Yeah.
And then we'll go out for dinner and we'll talk then face to face.
How about you text me and I will write you a short story about how great I am of a person, right?
Yeah.
And how literate I am to talking to you.
Sure.
Right. And then when we meet, you find out it's a ruse.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm literate enough. But
to trick you.
But really, like, I just want to hang out and, maybe have sex now and again.
Yeah.
Be friends.
You don't, but you're...
Right now, because I'm not saying, like, I'm looking for the right gal. But,
yeah.
Yet to find her.
Right.
So, I'm not going to not date around. Which it sounds like a polite way of saying I'm not going to sleep around.
You don't want to sleep around. You could, though, if you wanted. I can't.
I don't know about that, if I could or not. I could with the ones I don't find attractive.
Yeah.
Right?
What about the ones you find attractive? Why can't you sleep with the ones you find
Because
attractive?
none of those ones come out to party for me.
Oh, right.
Yeah, remember? Because I'm not attractive enough.
See, but then it would just... You don't think then that it would just shift?
Right.
You would just... Then it
You
would still
think.
be the same.
You think, but like...
Like the number line would just go down a degree and you would still look at girls as either too good or too bad for you.
Well, yeah. Nobody's too bad.
Like,
That's
I think I'm
hard,
so...
like, we're harsh.
I'm trying to
about
simplify it.
Yeah, it sounds terrible when we say that, but it's just we find the least attractive to our own personal preferences. Yeah.
Like, I think
it's rather really high or really low. And there's no in between. Which
I think I'm so messed up in my own head at this point that if I lost all the weight I wanted to lose overnight and had whatever, it still wouldn't matter. I still wouldn't think I was good enough for...
Which would make you unstoppable.
Yeah.
Instead of being a fucking guy who's...
The psychological warfare you could wage with that kind of attitude.
With that kind of power.
Yeah.
Like, I like to consider myself lean enough, right? Like, I'm underweight, I'd say.
Well.
Right. Like, I'm 6'2", 166 pounds. It should be 185.
Right.
I think at that height, something like that. But,
I think that's what I should be too, but...
yeah.
I'm not.
I ain't there yet. And, like, let me tell you, I can pack away some food.
Right.
And it just, like... It's impossible to put on the pounds.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel very bad for you.
You should. It's a personal fucking struggle, right?
I feel bad for you, buddy.
Yeah.
This coffee's gonna gain me 5 pounds.
Yeah. Mine would have, but my, tuxedo fucking dumped it. Yeah, so texting, here's my problem. It's just too fake.
I don't... The texting or the calling? Because I feel like...
It depends on the person. I think if you're... And pardon me, but, like, if they're in their 30s and they're calling you...
Yeah.
Then I think... That's acceptable because they were part of the generation who is still
made
phone calls.
So were we,
yeah, that's what I mean.
For a while.
You're not shy. I'm not shy of 30, Like, I made more phone calls. Like, I couldn't text worth of shit for a long time.
Maybe I haven't met a girl who I'm like, yeah, I gotta call this girl.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like,
that's what I was chalking up to. It's like...
That's exactly it. Do you remember, like, committing to phone calls before bed, which is bananas?
Yeah.
To me now.
Call me at 7.
Call me before bed. Yeah. I want to talk about your day. Say I love you.
Right.
Go to sleep.
Weird.
That shit is foreign as fuck now, I think.
Yeah.
Like, to everyone. I don't know.
It is.
So my opinion, just if you're going to call just to be cool and call, then fuck off. But if you're in the right zone where I believe that you're calling for the sake of talking to me, then sure, give me a call.
Yeah.
Because then it's not about the phone call itself.
It's
about wanting to hear my voice and more emotion in what I have to say than a text message.
Yeah, you're not going to shoot that down. But.
The right answer. I gotta give it to... You gotta give it.
What makes me mad, though, what makes me mad again is just... I don't want you calling me just to prove something to yourself.
Right, that's the thing, right? It shouldn't... The call itself should mean nothing. It shouldn't be about the call.
Right. It should be about...
That action, like, making a phone call shouldn't even be in your head.
Because I'm...
You're going through the thing, you're sending the call. And
nobody calls anymore. I call, but nobody else calls.
I
call.
I love...
That attitude drives me.
When you do get in the loop of an actual good call.
Sure.
which is a rarity. Like, half the time you're like, I just want to get off the fucking phone.
Yeah.
Which I hate.
Okay, part of that might be the texting is becoming...
Yeah.
So you're thinking, why aren't we just texting?
Sure.
But, like you said, if it's good, then...
I love a rip on... I used to have people that called me all the time, and we talked for like an hour a day, and that's sweet. Like, you burn out... It's almost like therapy. You're just burning out, talking to somebody, enjoying what they have to say, man. Like, okay, who's the most famous person you've met?
Mika Kiprusoff in line at Orange Julius.
I love that you picked hockey.
Well, you live in Calgary.
I was gonna go.
Those are the famous people I know.
I was gonna go hockey too, but now that you've done it, Matthew Perry.
That's more famous than a hockey player.
Would you say?
Oh yeah,
Matthew Perry,
dude. I met Lou Ferrigno at a Comic-Con once. I don't know how famous he is.
That's.
Well,
he's Lou fucking Ferrigno.
I would consider Kiprusoff in 2004 more famous than Lou Ferrigno.
Well, in 2004.
Yeah.
I think after I Love You, Man, he was pretty much as famous.
Back.
Yeah, he was back on top.
He's back on top of the world. You met Matthew. How'd you meet Matthew Perry?
He was in HMV.
Are you kidding me?
I shit you not.
Why?
HMV.
Like in Chinook.
Chinook South Center. And he was there, and he was doing the same, like, mannerisms.
Right, like Chandler mannerisms.
Yeah, well, when he was, like, grabbing CDs, and, like, at first I was like, oh, that's really funny, and the more I thought about it, I was like, Matthew Perry, I like you a lot, but I want to strike you for doing that in public, like...
Come on,
no.
Whatever.
No, don't come on me, like... No,
that's what people want. He's giving the people what they want.
I don't want that. I wanted him to turn around and be like, I'd be like, hey, Matthew, how you doing? And he's like, my real name's actually Mark, not Matthew. And I'm like, oh... See, we're on that level now. Let's have a real conversation, Mark Perry.
See, but Matthew Perry doesn't go about his life to have real conversations.
I don't give a fuck. He should. You know?
He's not...
If he's about the people, don't pretend to be fucking Chandler Bing all the time. That's why you're stuck in character casting.
I want to know why he was in HMV.
I don't know either.
For starters.
I think it was just... Legitimately, I think it was him and two other people were just shopping around.
Was he shooting a movie?
No, it was just him and two people.
Why was he in Calgary?
I don't know. Again, he didn't open up to me. He was binging it up.
Bing-a-lang.
Bing-a-lang bing. I didn't like that.
Okay, well. That's not very nice.
No, fuck that. No. I'm not feeling bad for Matthew Perry. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Matthew Perry, I'm rich off friends and everything else I do sucks.
I met Chris. Fools rush in.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm glad
you will always have fools rush in.
He will always have that. 3 to tango, I'll take it.
Yeah, 3 to tango. What's that one he did with Salma Hayek? Fools rush in. No. I thought it was 2 movies. I thought there was Fools Rush In and
I think
another
there
one.
is another one, though.
What's the one they were in the desert? Fools Rush In. Yeah. The whole 9 yards.
Ah!
Yeah, see?
He's got a few in the fuck.
He's got a few
in
the bag.
I'm sorry, Matthew. But why'd
Yeah.
you pick Bing? I'd rather you the whole 9 yard it.
What do you mean, why'd he pick Bing?
He was binging it
He's
up.
always Chandler in all his movies.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No. He's not the same in Fools Rush In. Absolutely
he's
not.
He's parts of it. I'd say he's a good half.
Oh, good. They'll bing it down a bit, and that'd be fine. He was binging it up.
Bing it down?
He was fucking on full bing,
Bing
man.
it down a notch?
Yeah. His bing was up to 11.
Oh, man. That's fine with me. I like Bing.
Bing was my favorite character, but not in... Come on. Just give me that.
I don't know how many more times we can say Bing.
Just get a Bing counter on here.
Bing. If you had 1 year left to live, what would you do? Probably kill somebody.
What? Try it out?
Maybe 0 hour. Like the last 5 minutes.
Would you want to do that right before you died? Bam, man! I feel bad.
Take a life?
I would do it.
If they were a bad person?
Nah, I'd do it first thing.
Why? Then spend the next year dealing with the consequences?
No, there'd be no consequences. No, I'm telling you, man, I'd get away with it. You say that, but I'm talking bone saw, bags of lime.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ammonia, different parts of the river, rocks.
Different parts of the river. Dexter style.
In pieces, man. No one's finding you. And by the time they do find you, you're disintegrated, man. You're gonzo.
What else would we do?
Your Gonzo
We could talk
covers
about
it.
murder for hours, but
You know, I love me some murder.
yeah, you're a fucking serial.
Yeah. Just saying, that'd be the first thing, and then I can just enjoy my free time for a year. Doing shitty things.
Or, like, I would probably just get really fat.
I love Australian women, but Icelandic women are lovely as well. So, like, those two countries, I'd, like, fly in and be like, I'm gonna die in a year.
Oh, and then
Would you like to be my companion? Even if it was just one lady for, like, 6 months, and then I'd fly over to Iceland. Same thing, 6 months. Companionship, dead. 2 beautiful women at my funeral.
I'd work, yeah.
People are like, good for you, Davey. You did well in the last year of your life. I'm like,
There's nothing like having
Thank you. They're
beautiful
both beautiful
women
people.
at your funeral.
Yeah. Because people think you did well, and it's a sham, and I love it.
You want a couple hotties. You want a couple hotties at your grave.
They're like, so how do you know Davey? And they're like, oh, he was a great guy. We traveled.
We had sex with each other.
We made the beautiful love. He was a great dude. Who are you? And she's like, I also made the love with him.
With Damien.
I'm sorry?
And she's like...
Was that...
She's like, I'm sorry?
Yeah, the one who really loved me would have been like, it's Davien.
And she would have put her in the grave.
In the grave.
With you.
No, she couldn't be. She
Separate
wouldn't
grave.
have that, you know.
6 feet
Maybe
under.
she would... No, she'd murder the other one. Right there at the funeral. People are like, oh my god.
Wow.
Then she'd take her own life.
Wow.
In the coffin
so she could
with
be
me.
with you.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, man.
Right?
That's beautiful.
That's... I mean, in a perfect world.
Yeah, you always want... I want women at my grave for, like, years.
you want the elongated summer.
Like, every month, I want them, like, visiting me, and they, like, they don't want to get over me.
Yeah.
They don't move on. They don't find love. None of that. They pine after me until they pass on.
I love that.
That's what I want.
That's ideal.
That's the kind of love I want. I want very
So you don't want the aggressive love.
I want very self-centered.
You want
it's all
self-destructive,
about me.
elongated love.
Love, yeah.
Forever.
Destructive. Yeah, that's a good word. Destructive love on her part. Like life-ruining love.
I want life-threatening love. Like, I will be with you now. Mm-hmm. I'm not waiting. Mm-hmm. You know, the chop.
Right.
If I mean...
Now and then die. And
then she's like, I did this for you. I'm like, but there's nothing after life, so don't worry about it.
Right. Like, what do prostitutes cost? Like, what's the going rate? Because I would buy as many prostitutes as I could.
Cool.
If I had...
Are you talking like top dollar?
That's 0 hour? That's zero hour. Like,
okay, that's a good idea. That's the last finisher.
Yeah, like if someone said year to live starting now and they had a timer. And literally when that time got to a year, my heart stopped or whatever. I went black, right?
Yeah.
So I would, near the end, I would just...
Shag Highway.
Right.
I like that.
If it didn't happen for me,
okay, but are we talking?
But if it's a Sweet November,
escorts or prostitutes?
If it's a Sweet November type situation, and I ended up buying the love of my life in like the last year of my life, then great. I'm gonna ditch the prostitute backup plan.
Yeah,
like if I find my Keanu Reeves,
I know
the last.
I gotcha.
And we have a holiday.
You're just gonna
November.
You're just gonna back off the hookers.
Mm-hmm. Completely near the end because I love her now and I want her to be...
Well, I mean, love rules all, right?
Yeah. Set you free. What's your favorite candy?
Mine? Oh,
like
easy,
the Dino
man.
Sours.
That's true. But a good... Like, if you go to the British candy shop, Turkish Delights... The powdered sugar ones.
That is good, yeah.
Bananas.
The real powdered sugar ones.
Yeah. My aunt used to send them. My great aunt used to send us
boxes. Big Turk is just like a... It's a sick joke.
It's a sick joke, it is. And it's just like the most... It's like when you smoke a e-cigarette instead of a cigarette. It's just a substitute for nothing.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like, I didn't need this.
I just have this to have this. Like...
You're like pissed off that you're eating
You're like,
Big
oh
Ted.
great, I could have just had a Turkish delight. Fuck.
It's like Charleston shoes. Like,
What a waste of time.
right.
What, do you want taffy and chocolate together?
Hey, can I grab a Mars bar from you?
Oh,
you're here
not
to
the
purchase a Mars bar?
Not a Mars bar. Not this shit.
It's like the base. It's like the stock model chocolate bar.
It's like the,
Who goes and buys a Mars bar? Go to hell.
It's like having a truck without 4-wheel drive.
Right. If someone told me that they liked Mars, that was their favorite candy bar, I would get so upset and I wouldn't believe them.
I know, because I'd ask them, I'd say, do you like peanuts? And they'd be like, well, yeah. And I'd be like, okay. Do you like fucking caramel? And they'd be like, yeah. I'm like, do you like nougat? Yeah. Do you like anything else added to your chocolate? Well, I guess. Yeah, then eat anything else, because the goddamn Mars bar is caramel and chocolate.
Right.
And what?
Only.
That's it.
I would think that they were an android. Or like
Yeah.
an alien that's trying to fit in with society.
I strike.
Those are the kind of things you gotta
Strike
watch
first,
for.
ask later.
Those are the kind of things you gotta watch for when aliens are trying to like...
Yeah.
No.
I'll take a Mars
just
bar.
the base one,
Yeah,
please.
just the Mars bar. I'll take...
No.
Like, they go to pick a candy bar. Oh, the Mars bar? And then it's like, alien.
Because it says recharge on Mars.
And that's their thinking,
Yeah.
I literally need to recharge.
Yeah. And I can't
I'm
eat
not-
anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you know.
Yeah.
Take them out back and shoot them. They're an alien.
Fuck.
Or,
I would,
or
in the
an
street, man. I wouldn't even pick them up back.
That being said, peanut butter is my go-to.
You love peanut
for
butter?
candy. Any Reese's Pieces,
Reese's Pieces. I
like O. Henry with peanut butter.
Oh, that one's good, though.
It is good.
That one is good. That one's different. Because, like, O. Henry on itself is...
It's still better than Mars, though.
Oh, yeah, anything.
Or Snickers.
Better. Even Mr. Big's better than fucking Mars,
Right.
man.
Yeah, O.
And that's
Henry,
fucking...
Mr.
What is
Big.
that inside there?
Mr. Big is
Wafer
the
cookie or
crunchy.
some
Yeah,
shit.
it's crunchy. What do you do to stay in shape?
Fuck.
Fuck all. if I'm feeling
Have we done this one before?
similar, if I'm feeling like staying in shape, I'll hit the bike for 20 minutes every 6 months. Literally.
I have a routine.
You do?
Routine, yeah.
What do you do?
Who cares? Like,
Alright.
I like just say I work out. I don't want to get into
I work
it.
out, bro.
I'm not one of those. Yeah, I can't
okay.
be one of those guys. I lift.
I work
I
out.
fucking lift, man.
I work out, bro. I work out.
They're like, do you lift? Because you look quite.
Do you? Yeah. Do you
small.
lift? Even?
Like, yeah, man. I lift enough.
Yeah. You need to get some of that muscle milk in you, though.
Ugh.
500 calories a...
Yeah, I used to do the whole, like, I got to 179 pounds once in my life.
Wow.
Or 78, sorry, which is
I
like,
think I was 178 pounds in grade 7? 6, maybe?
you're a funny guy.
Dude, I'm serious.
Yeah, anyway.
No, that's not an insult to you. That's an insult to me.
Moving on.
God fucking damn it. Taking things the wrong way.
No, I knew what you were doing. It wasn't about me. You
okay,
just gotta give it up.
Oh. Give up the grudge. Shut your fucking mouth. Why you gotta judge everybody but yourself? Take a look around you.
Man, I'm thinking maybe a glass of whiskey.
Yeah.
If you're into that.
I am. Let's do it.
On the... Maybe we should
And
do
a
the
smoke?
playback. Yeah, let's do the playback.
The playback.
I watched... You remember Midnight Special? Like the tele...
Tune?
No. What are they called?
Midnight Special.
At night. When they try and sell you stuff at night. Infomercial.
Oh, yeah, infomercial, yeah.
The Midnight Special infomercial with the music from the 70s. You remember
Yeah.
that? There was a song clip. Like an excerpt. Like a... Just... You know how... Because they play like... They play songs, but they only play like 10 seconds of it.
Yeah.
Right? There was one part of a song that was stuck in my head from that infomercial from like 10 years ago. And I was like, I don't know what song that is. So I looked up the lyric, which is like, I want you to show me the way. And that didn't work.
Like, I want
You. Yeah, that one. Do you know who that is off the top of your head?
Give me a minute.
So that was driving me nuts. That's the only part of the song that was stuck in my head.
Boston?
So I was going nuts.
No.
And then I ended up having to watch like 7 minutes of the
Not
Midnight Special
Boston, what a
infomercial
goofy thing to
on
say.
YouTube.
Who was it?
Peter Frampton.
P. Framped.
Yeah,
I do love me P. Framped.
I think it's just called "Show Me the Way."
It is.
But I was like, finally, it was like, so then that song can then like be released from your soul and fly.
I
off
just
into-
like that song.
It's a good song, yeah. All right, let's hit the bricks. That's it for this one, guys. Hope it made you laugh. Hope you enjoyed it.
And hopefully we can have another one up for you soon.
Let us know what you think. Yeah. Thanks for listening.
See ya. See ya. See ya. See ya.